TGI. Oh, tomorrow is the TGI, right? Oh, I thought today was. I am just too excited for another trading day. It's so cool that the New York session has started, and actually I think we're about 1 hour into the New Year session. I don't know where you're trading from. Trade to make profit. Now, first thing first, I will want us to look at I still have the Euro USD swing. It will recover soon. Honestly, it's gonna recover very soon. Okay. Yes, yeah. And after that, we will be more careful. So what have we? Although I'm not going to say that this has actually ended. I'm not going to say this fall has actually ended. One just has to be very careful as to know when it ends, and also how well you can begin to recover from or look for other trade opportunities. Okay, so we have this and we still have it very intact. Okay, now let's look at New Zealand. I'm getting a signal for New Zealand CHF. But it's not really what I have. I could just easily draw it in from here. I added some, but I've not really fulfilled it, like and you never can tell anyone whose trade idea is very good. We can trade, we can look for opportunities to either buy or sell from it. Okay, all right, so this is actually still saying that except some barrier has also been almost tested again by this candle. All right, and I'm just going to put this here so that to make it look comfortable. Okay, so which means price really has to break either here or here to give us a good feel of a buy above this level and a sell. And normally, like I always do, once this once price is has broken this level, then near here or even break below, then we can continue to enjoy the ride. Now I talked about Euro USD that I'm currently negative on it, still seriously negative. Okay, and this is just about NIP. Okay, I'm going to just allow the flow. I'll allow it to flow. Price has been falling. Okay, yeah, US dollar still gains plenty or gets plenty more. If by the time sell one currency, it means you're actually buying that currency as against selling the other one, even if it's a base or the counter. Okay, so US dollar is strong means US dollar is buying, but when it comes to pairing currencies, one has to buy one while the other actually has to sell. All right, so I'll be here. If we get any signal, I'm just going to hit the nail on the head at once. But if this fall has actually ended here, honestly it would be great, but you never can tell, because looking at price from the bigger time frame, Okay, looking at price from here, you definitely see, you would definitely see this possibility that price may drop up down to 1.1513. Okay, which means this stop and reverse level. Okay, and if for the TP, the take profit of this entry that we have, so in the bigger picture it still means nothing, but if you look at it from the broader from the intraday or daily picture, you definitely would see it as something so big, so huge. Okay, it's huge though, but yeah. Now if this has ended, if this move has actually ended, okay, there are ways to also look at it. This has to go up, get to maybe any reasonable resistant level, and then give a pullback. Once I get a pullback, I'm going to take the trade. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to take the trade. So let's keep looking. I'm just looking for opportunities to anyway, these are mine. It's just so very hard to overlook those. Okay, so very mine. Okay, and there's something I was actually trying to make work. Let me put it up, the alert panel. I don't know what's going on with this. Honestly, we got it. We got it. Got it. Okay. So I'm still, looking at Euro USD, hoping we'll get a good confirmation, you know, a good confirmation to buy or to long. And the system is to scan, the selected instruments, and you can see it's saying that we have that XBR USD is bearish, and that XAU USD is also bearish. So our USD, okay, so about 33 instruments that the software is actually watching the good out of it. Honestly, still in the testing phase. I'm not gonna lie about that. Still in the testing phase. So let's look at AUD New Zealand, which just said. Now, one thing I like about this, you see, it's actually giving me instances and opportunities to, okay, if it's bearish and it's actually also telling us to sell AUD New Zealand, that means we can sell. Okay, now I think it has done that today. All right, but this is a currency pair that I do not really enjoy trading. Okay, it's actually a currency pair that I do not enjoy trading, but it's good that one has it this way. AUD New Zealand sell. So far so good. If you look at this point, US dollar has a very stronger index, so it's not advisable to trade GBP USD. All right, they both are strong. Now these are the few things that we one needs to understand and one needs to make serious about. Okay, let's just say AUD USD. Okay, AUD USD is selling. All right, yeah, and BTC USD is also selling. Let's see. Honestly, if I had wanted to take this trade, I would have from the close of this candle. I think together to make sure that we get good results, trading all the financial asset that we have, and through the market watch for potential trade opportunities. And when it scans, definitely the way it was programmed, I'm not going to tell you what was done, but the indicator will load all the symbols from the market watch. Okay, it now definitely is looking for what it's looking for is for signal detection. Okay, so once it check its symbols, it's then definitely going to check for alignment. in price, in in so many things. Okay, so once it gets an alignment and all signals are found, the third process is the confirmation. Okay, now there's a little bit of there's a kind of method that was actually an approach that I used, where you use a script to process screenshots. I don't want to go too deep into that. And from those screenshots, we are able to extract, whatever we need to extract, and use it to confirm the signals that we need to, the signal detection. Then once we have a signal detection and the confirmation process, then it triggers an alert. Okay, so let me just give the simple hint is I use OCR script. OCR script, right? I used OCR script. OCR script is a Python script, that monitors, a directory in the trading platform and terminal that I'm using. So what it will do is it will use Tesseract to, extract whatever it needs to extract for me and turn it into a JSON file, and there you go. All right, I've just given a little information about how this the system works. Okay, there are several methods, several approaches, but this is what I love. So I've done it all. I've fixed everything I need to fix, tried everything I need to try. All right, I told you, I said this thing, USD may not have finished with the selling, and initially I had a US dollar JPY. Okay, I had to exit the US dollar JPY because this is a very important level for me. Stop and reverse. This level doesn't change even if even if you go to, this is how the level is going to remain for the next 1 year. Okay, and what I did here was just to some level of calculations that was done. Okay, some level of calculations that was done. Okay, it will detect previous year high and previous year low. So that's what I really want to work with. Okay, so every level here means a lot. You look at it, ordinarily you can trade this using this, because once you get candles like this, reversals like this, or reversal candlesticks like this at areas that are so very important this way. Maybe we should back test and see how it works. Okay, this was actually here. Now this is also a good pattern here, although we were able to get small 34, just about 34, 35, 37 pips, but when price broke above this level, you see it started using it as this stop and reverse level as a support level, and we had that move to the top. So to me it's very important that I use that. Anyway, that's not the main reason we are here today. Okay, it's just for me to know that when price is above here, it's these opportunities to buy. When it is below, these are also opportunities to sell, which is also very good for me. So I exited all the trade that I have. Let's look at what we have done today. We bought USD JPY at a very reasonable point, had another USD JPY, had another GSD JPY, and had another USD JPY. Reason best known to me. Okay, and had to close all of it. That is after about, this is 10:02, about 3.5 hours trade. Okay, and had to exit the trade. Now, so far so good. This is the okay, this is the result. So far so good for today. So like I said, so far so good today. I've had about 6 wins and 0 loss. Earlier today, what I did was I bought USD JPY. This is the second trade. I think I had about 4. Okay, this is it. Bought USD JPY. This is the first trade we had today. The same time, 10:02. The second trade, USD JPY buy order. Third trade was another USD JPY, and the fourth trade, USD JPY. So about 3 hours and 3.5 hours trade. Exited all the trades. Why? Because we had this price got to this psychological level, which was also programmed by me. Okay, got this, and also got a price action here. I am not a really fan of price action, but I love when the reversals candle make a whole lot of sense at designated areas like this. Okay, you can look at here. I program this. So majorly what I do is put my ideas together, and I use it to get a good methodology into trading the financial in the financial world. All right, so many other things that are working in the background, but everything amounts to this. Okay, so we got to this psychological, most very important level, and this is the result we have had today. So you can see bit by bit. I don't sometimes I may not be eager to make all the 100 200 pips per day over one, except I'm trading gold, and except that Bitcoin is moving very well, has enough volatility, and except that silver also is quickly awakened and is moving so very fast. So there's volatility, and the momentum is very swift, very fast, and very sharp. But so far so good. The netted pips is about 155 pips today. Why? Because we have 39 pips, another 39, another 18, we have 20, we have 19 pips. Okay, you can just imagine, although there are days when you will have losses, but we also the idea is, and the prayer is, to not have a losing week, no matter what, even if it's a pip difference from the profit and the loss. Okay, so that's what but if this is USD JPY, if this price doesn't break above this psychological level, for me I call it psychological because that's what I want to call it. Okay, everybody have theirs. Okay, this important level, if it is price doesn't break up for myself, it's going to be that I have to also look for a pullback anywhere around here and then enjoy the ride. So two things are always involved: you buy, you sell. It is up, it is down, it is win or loss. All right, so thank. So let me put enjoying here. Okay, the method or the mode, the adopted mode here is I could switch to any time frame and this result here will change. Okay, that's actually how it was programmed. I could switch to any time frame and this result will change. So I want to just let it remain like this, and while I enjoy the best out of it. Okay, GBP Australian dollar, I would have enjoyed and benefited about almost 50 pips from this, but like I said, full methodology on, let's just say by next week, but I'm going to test some of it by tomorrow to put it all together, putting everything together, putting it in one place. Okay, now you see silver, which is XAGUSD, is bearish. I've seen silver is bearish. The zone is on a bearish zone, but this is a psychological level, so we really cannot say what might happen. Okay, like I said earlier on, okay, US dollar Swiss franc is bullish, USD card is bullish, New Zealand USD is bullish. So oh, it's bearish, bearish, bullish, and bullish. Now you see me mentioning all of this. These are the things we are putting together. Okay, it's been working manually, but the concept just had to come together. Every approach, every technique, every quantitative, every algorithmic, every TDA, top-down analysis, every uh, liquidity sweep, what have you, just had to come into place. We just have to put everything to understand what we are doing and how we're doing. So I think I've been on this thing for about 2 months. Yeah, and I'm enjoying the flow now. Like seriously, I'm enjoying the flow. The flow is very good. I'm enjoying the flow. So where are we and what have we got? Okay, it's all the same. I think I've mentioned all of this. GBP New Zealand too. Let's look at it. It's also buying, going long. That's what we have here. This measures daily. This measures daily. This measures intraday. So if you know how to make your intraday calculations, definitely you should get the best out of it. While Euro USD still remains bullish, sorry, bearish, but ish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So I'm keeping all the information I have. I just want to enjoy this to the fullest, and while we enjoy it to the fullest, the enjoyment is only in the classroom, in the trading floor, not we are not going to, we may, I'm not saying we are not fully going to, we may let you see the lifestyle behind it, but yes, it's more work than lifestyle. Just imagine I would trade from, trade to monitor trades, or sit or get ready to monitor trades from. I'm not, it doesn't, I don't have to be glued to the system, but yet, because this is, I'm treating it like a work. I'm treating it like a business, a real business. So you have to really monitor your trade from the start of London session till, you know, midway New Year's session. Sometimes it goes beyond that to the end of the New Year's session. So no time to play, no time to flex. Okay, and everything FX with Akage is not just serving one person. I think it's serving a whole lot of people, family, and few friends. Yeah, but I hope this grows bigger to help the whole world, the entire world someday, because it's completely free. Just do the needful. Go to the or in the Telegram channel, then you get to join the elite circle where this deal is coming. It's a big deal, honestly, a very big deal, a very big deal. It's a very big deal. So dear. So dear. A 100 billion galaxies were born. The stars were meant to worship, so will I. So let me look at the USD JPY. Honestly, for now, I'm doing it completely free for people. When we begin, promoting this, I'm going to, do it completely free for people. I believe, I've seen a lot of people, just a few people who had a dream of them growing bigger, and in one of their videos they have, or their articles or their statement, they have prophesied that big day or that big challenge that is ahead of them, in a post, and it happened, honestly. So this, if it will happen, for now it's going to be completely free. You have to open an account and trade. So go to the Telegram channel, it will tell what to do. Okay, so know how we can synergize. All right,